I've been enjoying doing this and slowly working back through my backlog. We're getting there day by day. Okay, gamers. Un segundo. Okay, we're good. All right, so yeah, we have another variety day planned. Gonna go through several games. All these game keys have been gifted by the devs. I will call that out before every individual game segment, but just bear that in mind again. These aren't really promotions. I just kind of do like little mini reviews, and then we go to the next game. We're taking little nibbles of the game. None of these are going to be full playthroughs, but just kind of little previews. So now that we have that in mind, we come to our first game of the day, which is called Dusk of War. So first things first, I want to call this out. I accepted the key before realizing that in the game's description that they used generative AI in production of the game. I tend to shy away from those games. I don't really like AI usage in games. I think it's just better to just use your own art or use nothing. So that's my first point of critique, going in without realizing that. This is a solo dev, so I'm not going to be overly critical, but my first point of recommendation would be that if you have the option to not use AI, take it. I would rather be looking at stick figures that you drew than something a computer drew. However, that being said, this is a solo dev. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, especially because the game released and I don't think it even has any reviews yet. It's a type of game that I believe has some overlap with things I like to play. I think it's like an incremental type game. So we will give it a try, but that criticism has to be said right out of the gate. I think run your own, make your own art, you know. Don't let AI drive the train, you know? Because even in this, now I'm like looking at this, I'm like, is this, you know? Oh, I'm seeing like maybe potentially AI artifacts like throughout here. I'm thinking about it, and it's better to just avoid that. What's up, Bree? What's up, Redbeard? Anyways, we're gonna try to give the gameplay element of it a fair shake, but I think that criticism is good to get out of the way before we start. Prepare the war. General, the government is asking you to prepare the industry for war. War will start in 1 year. Objectives: improve the tax system, increase national production, add more shells and bullets to our ammunition stocks. You are the new war minister. Okay. We're out of ammo. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. What is... Okay, hold on. What is going on, dude? I can't even read the tutorial because this little thing is in the way. Oh god, dude. Also, I don't think we need a sound for every time we hover whatever these bars are. I legitimately don't know what to do, and I can't really... I can't read the tutorial because of this out of the ammo thing. Brother. Oh man, I don't know about this one. What's up, Broken Head? I don't know about this one, my friends. I legitimately don't even know how to get started. What? I'm gonna be real with you, big dog. I can't. I don't think I can even get started on this. I don't. I can't read half of the tutorial because of this thing. I'm being overstimmied by the out of ammo thing. The background is blurry. I can't really even see the base. I'm so sorry. I don't think I in this state I don't think I can do the game. I just don't. I don't even know how to get started in that. I'm so sorry. But man, I don't have criticisms. It just needs to be polished. I don't know what else to say about it. It needs polish. It needs to have some direction. Because I get in and I'm just overwhelmed and I can't even read. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just polish out some of the bugs, you know, make a cohesive start to the game, cut down on AI. That's all I can really say about it, because I can't, you know, I can't even get started. I have no idea how to start the game. I don't know how to play the game. So, sorry I couldn't do more of that, but let's go ahead and get to the next game. It is what it is. I try to spend a fair amount of time on the games that I've selected, but like if I can't, you know, if I can't even start, I'm not just gonna sit there and look at the screen till hopefully something happens. How do you even read the buttons when you're not hovering the text? I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't have any, like, I don't, in a situation like that, I don't know how to give constructive criticism, because it's like, it's just, you know? I say get rid of the AI, get a QA tester in there. The out of ammo thing's gotta go. Tutorialize the game a little bit more so that people can figure out what the actual game is, because I couldn't even get in and get started. It was like a puzzle before I could even touch the game mechanics. I was definitely out of ammo, though. You're right about that one. That game key, sorry, I didn't say the spiel beforehand. That game key was gifted by the dev and press engine. I still wish the dev well. Solo dev, I'm sure, isn't easy, but that one's got a little work to be put in. Okay, next game up. This game is called Fleetbreakers. It's releasing at some point this year. I don't know when. It is a roguelike RTS. It has been developed by some of the folks who worked on Halo Wars. I believe also devs who worked on Age of Empires and Age of Mythology. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I remember from memory. I like the look of the game. I like the art style, and I don't recall playing like an RTS roguelite. It just looked interesting, sounded interesting. And it sounds like it has a good dev team backing it. I haven't played Halo Wars, but I've heard good things about it, and I have played Age of Empires, which I liked a lot as a kid, so There we go. You can't play the game long enough to give it criticism. Yeah, straight up. And I don't want to just sit there and, you know, be unkind to the game. But it needs work, so. You might have been the first playtester. Entirely possible, but I could be wrong about that. I'm going off of memory. I don't read off of a script for these. You know, the thing is, when it comes down to it, it's more about the game and the things we see on the screen. The credibility is nice, but having a backing doesn't mean anything unless the game is good. My example would be Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood, I think technically had Left 4 Dead staff on it, maybe, I don't remember, and they had the people who worked on that ASIM. But it's like, okay, that's all nice, but if the game doesn't launch in a really good state or it's not what you expect it to be, then it is what it is. You can have the cred of a team, but the game itself has got to be good, so. Yeah, have a friend playtest, especially if you're a solo dev. Just have somebody else look at it and say, like, how would you do this? How do you get started, you know? I love Back 4 Blood. See, I only played it at the end, and it was not a fun experience at that point, but it is what it is. All right, let's get started on this one. Let's see what we have going on here. And again, this is coming out in some point in 2026, so let's assume that this is still in like alpha phase or something like that, early beta maybe. The Cobalt Expedition uses its tactical prowess to construct ships and stations that gain shields and shield generators. Each mission, faction-specific energy weapons build up overload on enemies, culminating on big explosions. So I think this is like your ship type. This is like your character, I guess, or your faction. They have two unique ships, the Leviathan fearsome warship with point defense cannons and a steerable death beam. Burster, an agile, cheap ship that deals damage using conic area-based attacks. Warp conduit colonies on the star map give them more squadrons and missions, while Energy Lab Armory and Space Dock colonies provide unique upgrades for those squadrons. Long ago, the Cobalt Expedition found the warp artifact. That discovery ushered in a new age of exploration and expansion. Centuries later, we encountered an evil scourge, the Voltari. They annihilated most of humanity and now threaten Earth. Freaking Voltari, dude. Also, this is a complete segue and has nothing to do with anything, but I finally watched Obsession last night, and it's so good, dude. I always have recency bias with games I play, movies I watch, shows I watch, but right now it's sitting at my favorite horror movie that I've seen. Easily, I haven't really seen that many movies this year, but favorite movie of this year. Perhaps favorite movie of the last 5 years. Perhaps the decade. Perhaps now I'm overselling it, maybe of all time. Anyways, just throwing that out there. And I recommend watching the short film The Chair by the director. If you liked Obsession, I don't think you'll necessarily like their like comedy channel, but it has elements of like similar things. And also, I'm not going to spoil anything about Obsession. I just like the fact that, for one, the director is technically in the movie as like a voice, and in my opinion, he's very funny. And that Cooper, his like writing partner and like comedy duo, is in it and is actually, like, in my opinion, a legitimately good actor. The acting in the movie is so good. Did you like it? No. What's up, Charlize? Anyways, back to this. Sorry. But I won't spoil it. I won't say anything about the actual movie. Just commend it, and you can watch The Chair on YouTube for free. And I think The Chair is pretty well done and has like elements that you would maybe recognize popping up later in Obsession. Anywho, Neptune transfer complete. Our scout squadron has already been deployed, Captain. Outstanding, Lieutenant. Select our scouts so we can give them a command.
Yes, Commander.
Yonder? Move scout squadron to the bullet stations.
Exploring.
Yonder? Yeah, he's telling the moral of the story, and yeah, it's really funny. But the way he like
You got it.
he lays everything out, it's so funny.
Target spotted. You got it. Engaging target. Scouting entering
Like the comedy of the movie is just, it's delivered in such like a dry like manner, but that made it so funny to me.
entering attack pattern. You got it. You exploring.
It felt like funny in a way that's not really trying. Like it doesn't. There's some horror comedies where the comedy starts to break how the universe feels, but that didn't. You know, that felt like very like in universe, if that makes sense. Yeah, we don't really do that. Well, I guess you kind of have a moral obligation to her now, don't you? Anyways, that's the last of them. Hold on one second. Captain, emergency push incoming. The Voltari are attacking Jupiter outpost. Damn it! It will take us forever to get there. Prepare the Fleetbreaker for a Jupiter transfer, Lieutenant. Transferring. I noticed the Voltari were using launchers. Those are siege ships. Excellent call, Lieutenant. Every ship has a class. Assault ships have traits that are naturally good against siege ships. Should I take an assault ship then? Dying ships repair squadron members for 60 hit. Let's take those. Yeah, also, I don't know why this made me think about it, but also, I have no idea why it made me think about this, but also shout out to Barry, which is probably my favorite show of all time. Just shout out to Barry. Don't forget about Barry. If you can handle just getting punched in the gut season after season, that show is so good. Started Pillars 2 after stream last night. Gonna learn about what Eothas did on his walk. Hell yeah. I'm kind of sad Avowed 2 got canceled so that they could make another Fallout game. I know Avowed wasn't super popular across, like, you know, whatever, the wider internet, but I really liked Avowed. I thought the character writing was really good and the combat was so much fun. Yeah, Barry is super bleak. Hilarious, thank you for the 105. Barry is super, super bleak. But if you can, like, if you can tolerate it, what would the comparison be? It's like if you're really into sour taste, you know? A lot of people will be like, that's too sour, that's uncomfortable. Or if you're into really spicy food, that's like too spicy, it makes me sick even eating it. But if you really like spicy food and you can handle it, it's like, how is Bethesda still in business? Because the IP that they own is huge. But they've had a rough run of things, to be honest. I still think they have the staff and the potential to pull off something good. I think Elder Scrolls has a lot of potential, but they probably have to just focus all their resources on Elder Scrolls. and make sure it pops off like it needs to be their GTA 6. They have to just spend infinite amount of time just polishing it, playtesting it, and making sure it is amazing, because that's their redemption point. I heard ESO might be dead. I didn't look more into it. I just heard a little bit about that. Barry was a good show, but yes. Yeah, exactly. But wow. Anyways, just don't without spoiling anything, don't expect a very happy, smiley. It's very funny though at the same time. I love dark humor when it's not just for being dark, you know? There's some dark humor that's just like trying to, I don't know, it's almost like corny what they're trying to do. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, well, I guess never mind. I don't want to spoil anything for any of this stuff. Just go watch it if you're able to handle any of these things. The new squadron is rarer than anything in our starting fleet. Take a look at the ship's panel. Okay. Go next. The characters, for the most part, are all terrible people. Yeah, I don't want to. Well, I don't want to speak on it. They all have their arcs. And that's all I'll say. One of the YouTubers I follow had to make a follow-up video to his Obsession review because his takes were a little bad. What did he say? I'm curious. Oh no, while I optimized 9.8% of our transfer time, it still took us days to get here. In that time, the Volteri already corrupted Jupiter's turret stations. You did better than I could have asked for, Lieutenant. We need more firepower. Deploy the second squadron. Cobalt Expedition starts with 2 valuable squadron slots. Press and hold 2 to deploy the second squadron. Switch squadron control using their respective hotkeys. Okay. I don't know what ship types I'm going against. Let's take some siegers.
Yes. Ready for orders.
Second squadron's deployed and waiting orders. Send them in. Remember to use each squadron's special ability. While each ability is different, they're crucial to use. Squadrons each have at least one unique special ability. For example, scouts can stun nearby enemies with their Nova ability.
Rail cannon charged and active.
Whoa, hold on. Death Plume. Spin while oh, cool.
You got it.
Spin while firing in all directions. Attack move is on E.
You got it.
Weapons ready.
And they do dead shot. Okay.
Taking position.
Yes, Rod, fly. Rod, you, Roger.
Ready. Understood. Take on.
Order, fly, Roger.
At your understood.
Ready, you, Roger. Fly, you got Roger.
Weapons take understood. Underway.
Yes, you, fly, Roger.
Ready for order. Taking underway. Firing main weapon.
Orders,
Oh,
you, Roger.
oops.
Ready, fly, you, Roger. You fly. Attack
Get in
fly.
there, boys.
Yes, Rod, fly, you can fly. Fire everything.
Haha, that's so cool.
Fly, Rod, you got it. Fly.
I hit attack move, but I don't think they were actually attack moving there. Oh, freak, I'm getting fricked up. Get him, boys.
Orders.
Taking position.
Ready to fight.
Nice.
Rod.
I like the space shrapnel and the physics of things blowing up. He just wasn't hard enough on Bear, and apparently said so the stuff the terminally online folks got mad about and watch the full review because I didn't vibe with it. The things he was saying were a little racist and misogynist. Oh, I see. I see. Captain, I'm reading an unusual warp ship spike. But it's not Voltari. Then what the hell is it? Wait, is that a kobold ship? You're g-darn right it is, Captain. I've come a long way and my ship is shot to heck. Cover me until I get to the Fleetbreaker. Well, you don't look like a Voltari spy. We are on our way to assist. You can select multiple squadrons by using drag select or pressing C to quickly select all squadrons. Each multi-selected squadron will receive the same orders, with the exception of ability commands.
Ready for orders. Taking position.
Orders. Fire everything. Rod, fly. You got it. Rod, you got it.
Get 'em, boys.
Rod, fly. You got Rod, fly. You got Roger. Fly, Roger.
Taking fire. Where's our support?
Fly. Rod, you got fly. You got fly. Fly.
He misinterpreted the ending.
Engine getting assault.
See, I don't want to discuss further because I don't want to spoil it.
Attack formation. You fly, Roger. Intercepting target.
But I believe it. Crapton Rascu. Welcome aboard. Admiral, I guess? Skip the pleasantries, Captain. We have a planet to save.
You fly.
Okay. It's been out for 2 months. Yeah, but I personally think the movie is so good that I would not want anyone to glean any details. Just go in blind. No, I'm keeping the spoiler embargo up. Although I would like to discuss it, it's not worth ruining the experience potentially for one person. In fact, I would say if the movie sounds interesting, just shut the stream off and go watch it, go rent it, and watch it with a friend or something. This stream is pointless in comparison. This is no offense to these games, by the way. I want it to come off like that, but anything I do today is utterly garbage. If you could instead spend that time watching Obsession or an equally good movie or something like that. So if it sounds interesting, I encourage you to shut the stream off and go do that instead. I went in blind and wouldn't have enjoyed it nearly as much. So I think I take back what I said. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, it just came out on home video, so like selfishly I would like to discuss it, but I don't want to even have a slight negative impact on somebody's experience with it or inject my own takes on it, you know? Let somebody else go into it with their own, you know, whatever. All right, Admiral. Everyone knows that you were last commissioned on the beacon, but it's been missing for months. We don't have time for this, Captain. The Voltari are already attacking Earth. Save the Earth, then we can debrief. Already at Earth? Lieutenant! Plot an Earth transfer. I don't see how we'll make it in time, but we have to try. There's only one way to get to Earth in time, Captain. We have to jump. With all due respect, Admiral, you know we can't jump. We don't have a warp artifact. How do you imagine I got back to the Sol system, Captain? I have the beacon's warp artifact. You're going to use it to get the Fleetbreaker back to Earth. Okay. Nothing about Obsession has seemed interesting despite the rave reviews. That's fair. It's all these things are subjective, but Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a comment on that one.
Mothership on fire, ready for action.
Warp jump complete. That wasn't like anything I've experienced. I believe my stomach might still be orbiting Jupiter. Mine too, Lieutenant. We'll go back and grab him if we survive this battle. Give me a sit rep. Yes, Captain. I'm detecting multiple active Volteri signatures. We don't have much time. Let's construct a couple of bullet stations for defense. To construct a bullet station, select Mothership and activate the ability. Then choose location on the map. Bullet stations will shoot any enemies that come in range. They cost resources to build, so pay attention to Prisma reserves at the top of the screen. There's our Prisma.
Awaiting orders. Alert. Station construction initiated.
Okay, hold on. You didn't... Give me a second here. Louise.
Yes, fly. Ready to fight.
Rail cannon charged and ready for underway. Taking position.
Get away from my mother. Oh, is that the one I'm supposed to be defending? I don't even know if that hit.
Fly. Roger.
Let's use our little spin ability.
Fire.
Spat-a-da-da-da-da-da. Damn, we lost a colony station. Sorry, boys.
Weapons ready. Taking position.
I really like the look of all the space shrapnel and everything.
Understood.
I like
Underway.
the physics look, I guess.
Target locked.
Get them.
Underway.
Prisma.
Taking position. Underway.
Or are these more
Undertaking
collectibles?
undertaking
I will
position.
say, I think it's kind of tutorializing me right now, but everything seems pretty simple and understandable. So I would say that if you're intimidated by like RTS and stuff, you should feel like you can kind of be eased in at a reasonable pace. I'd say if you appreciate good writing and hood humor. I don't know why that typo made me laugh. If you like hood humor, you're gonna love this one. Yeah, I don't know, Scooter. Scooter's like very specific about like a certain type of media, you know? So I don't know. Scooter didn't even like Resident Evil 9. I haven't played it yet, but you know, I can't speculate on what you would or wouldn't like. I was not the intended audience because Forever Single, but I got what they were putting down and I enjoyed it a ton. Right. Yeah. I can't. Scooter is someone for whom I could not recommend. There's no like guaranteed recommend in any media. So I'll leave it at that. It's a subjective thing. I have no idea what you would or wouldn't like. The flesh world awaits. Corruption commence. That's hilarious that the villain's just like, I'm gonna do evil stuff now. This is it! Attack! Attack!
Fly.
We must acquire more Prisma.
Under attack.
Systems ready. Construction initiated.
What are these things?
Underway. Understood.
Oh, freak.
Fire on main weapon. Take
What are these things? Can we attack them?
Understood.
Wait. How do we gather those? Gathered with an extractor station.
Awaiting orders.
I don't think I can get those.
Construction initiated.
Oh, sheesh.
Taking position.
Taking heavy fire.
Weapons ready.
That's quite impressive work, Captain. You and your crew saved billions today. And the Volteri found Earth. Haven't we been trying to prevent that? We failed. I failed. Failed? Hardly. Earth's discovery was inevitable and, to be frank, necessary. Besides, I decide when you failed, not you. See me when you're ready for your next assignment. Chapter
Take
complete.
understood.
So this is interesting because it obviously has like some story elements, roguelike elements, and it's RTS, but it definitely eases you into it from the start. I need to watch Backrooms. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. I had such a good little horror night. Going from Voltage into Dr. Viscera into after all that I shut down the stream. I got some ice cream and just watched Obsession. Such a good night, dude. "20-year-olds should have a script supervisor." I don't expect Backrooms to have good writing at all. The Backrooms, no disrespect to the Backrooms series, but the series on, yes, it's impressive for a kid to be making it, but it's all like atmosphere, I guess you would say. There's not really any substance to it, in my opinion. So I kind of doubt the Backrooms movie has substance either. Anywho, I apologize if any dev from this game sees this portion of the stream and they're like, "Hey, you're not even..." Sorry. Just... Anyways, so I'm obsessed with Obsession. Wagwan, man. You asked to see me, Admiral? I was hoping to discuss how you warped in back at Jupiter. You know that answer, Captain. I warped with the beacon's warp artifact. Yes, Admiral, that's not what I meant. If you brought the beacon's warp artifact here, then where's the beacon? What happened to it? We don't have time for this, rascal. With the warp artifact, we must take charge and attack the Voltari. But if you prefer to question me, I can always give command of the Fleetbreaker to someone else. No! I mean, no, ma'am. I'm all in, Admiral. Just tell me what you want done. It's not what I want, rascal. It's what I need. I need to know I'm betting on the right captain. Show me that you deserve to command the Fleetbreaker. The Voltari are mining Prisma in the Sharuk sector. That's old Slarash space. We need to know how they are able to mine raw Prisma. If we can do that, then we'll be able to warp in more assets. Gather details on those mining operations for our research team. Impress Admiral Flint. I'll try. Lieutenant Valar. Oh, this is amazing. Captain. Yes, Lieutenant? I've detected something quite unexpected in the wake produced by the warp artifact. I think we can use my findings to our advantage. Nah, I'm good. Shut up, bro. 10% chance for enemy ships to drop health pickups. Starbase produces 1 science per round. I don't know what science is. Minus 20% on Mel's prices. This is the only one that I understand right now, so. Okay, so now it looks like we're getting more into what the base game is intended to be. Or more of the roguelike map. Okay, so we have a trader, we have a chance to upgrade ships, most likely. Colony mission. Let's see about this upgrade. another strange alien pod, Valar? Well, yes, Captain, it is. I cannot explain how it functions, but my sensors indicate that it can transform squadrons. Into something better? This one is well intriguing, sir. It appears we must sacrifice several squadrons for a single improved squadron. I see. Physical burster. Good against siege. Okay. So the longer we spend going through the map, the more the enemy powers up. I assume we need to do the colony mission.
Mothership on.
Burster active.
So these are the only two ship types we have at the moment.
What do you
Fighter
want?
ready for action. Plot, you got systems ready. Orders. Rod plot, you got it. Attack formation.
Blast wave.
Take this.
Cool.
What do you want?
So yeah, my
Roger.
initial take would be, even if you're not maybe very comfortable with RTS, the way that it gets you into this game is very easy to understand. Oh my god, what is that sound?
Attack line. You got it. Fire everything. Rod plot, you got it. Roger.
Help! Get 'em, boys!
Something.
Order Clyde. Roger.
Alert.
Heavy
Mothership
fire.
under attack.
Oh, frick.
Plot, you Clyde.
Frick.
Awaiting command. Construction initiated.
Gotta get some towers up.
Yeah.
The frick
Let's
is this
take
thing?
it
Get that
down.
thing.
Let's go. Move it. I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Beginning assault.
Take this.
Hit him with some blast,
Gotcha.
Orders.
support damage.
Intercept target.
Need something.
Nice.
Move it.
Yeah, that's definitely... I don't know if there's doesn't look like there's higher difficulty. Whether or not squadrons stop to fight enemies along the way to their command destination. I think I prefer that. But we'll see. Maybe I change that.
Ready to fight. Searching.
Yeah, it's definitely they ease you into things for sure. So I just generally speaking would say don't feel intimidated if you haven't played RTS, because I imagine even if you haven't, you could very easily kind of get a flow for this.
Beginning assault. Yes.
Need something. Take this.
Blasting.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
Searching.
Need something.
Anyways, like they say, RTS, easy to get into, difficult to master. Someday you'll be as good as me. Sorry. We gotta get the Sentinel. Captain, we now control an empty colony site. We can construct a colony there to support the fleet for this run. Good call, Lieutenant. We can build a warp conduit to gain another squadron during missions, or a resource center to collect science. Either colony can research upgrades before the battle against Minor Quarth. Colonies provide immediate buffs when constructed and contain colony techs. Both are essential to customizing your run. Select an empty colony site to see what you can construct. Plus 10 ship health, 1 science per run, used for colonies and colony techs on the star map. Plus 1 active squadron. Requires expansion tier. So I'm guessing we can't get some of these. Let's just do armory then. Okay, we can't get the rest of those. Random colony techs, just like a random upgrade. We have 150 credits. Let's just see what's at the shop. Since we've never visited the merchant yet. Captain, we're getting a rather insistent push from a nearby vessel. Their ident codes are, well, older than mine, but they're still valid. Go ahead, push them through.
Yeah, damn it. We're on this blasted ion fuser. Klinger, I told you to stop moving my tools. Oh, greetings, fellow humans. My name is Melvin Wright, entrepreneur, inventor, visionary. Or at least I am when I can find my dang tools. Where were we? Yes, my ship has a vast hold of useful items for friendly travelers and passers-by. These useful things are not free, I suppose? Free? Oh, any other day I would terminate my push, Captain. Rouge, is it? No, my name is Rasky, Captain of the Fleetbreaker. Ah, yes, savior of the earth. Of course I know who you are. I take no offense that you play ignorant as to my illustrious reputation. Shall we do business? Come on there, partner. On yonder. Acid bullet station. Free bullet station limited to 3 uses per mission. That sounds kind of good. I'm gonna take that. Yonder. Well done, Captain. Perhaps we have the right person in that seat after all. Another bit of good news. The lab codes have made a discovery. You can now train additional ships during missions. Much appreciated, Admiral. Training ships during missions will help us keep pace with the endless Voltari slimes. Now finish your task. We must know how the Voltari mine Prisma using their assimilators. Flint out. Admiral Flint has severed the compush, Captain. Hee hee. She is correct, sir. You have performed quite well. One might even say admirably. Very funny, Lieutenant. Let's just hope we can stay in the Admiral's good graces. You may use the train action to replace ships lost during the mission. Like constructing stations, training ships costs resources. Keep an eye on your Prisma. We have impressed the Capitan. Success! Guardianship default. How do I look at my fleet? Our Guardian is our best. Guardian is our best fleet. +1 mothership rarity. +1 rarity to all satellite stations. I don't know any of that. Let's upgrade the guardianship attack damage, and we'll make them our default fleet. And let's go grab a colony tech. On yonder.
Mothership on tank.
Get the bursters out there.
Systems ready.
Burster active.
Construction initiated. Construction initiated.
What do you want? We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him.
We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. Oh, there's an enemy base over there. We'll get him. Get him. Woo!
Yeah. Take this.
Oh, I hit my own ships, I think.
Let me at him.
I think there's friendly fire. If I'm seeing that correctly.
We'll get him. Take him down. What are you closing in?
We'll get him. Yeah, this game is very understandable even if you're not used to RTS, because it's not
We'll get him.
super, at least in the early stages, it's not super micro heavy. So you will be able to pick that up
We'll get him.
pretty quickly. I like that they do a good job of just introducing you very slowly.
Take this.
Get 'em.
Need something. We'll get him.
And also, if you're a big,
Yeah. Gotcha.
if you're a big roguelike nerd like me, those elements will obviously make sense as well.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
Okay, let's stay away from these poison clouds.
We'll get him.
Looking extra hecking sketchy, brother.
We'll get him.
We'll get him. Forget him. Get him.
Let's take him. Need something. We'll get
Let's take him down.
him. Take this. Let's take him.
Commander. What you need?
I think I like having attack move on by default.
We'll get him.
Alert. Station under attack.
You guys good?
We'll
It should be
get
fine.
him. We'll get him. We'll get him.
We'll get him.
We'll get him.
We'll get him.
We'll get him.
We'll get
What do
him.
you want?
Hit him with the blaster.
Commander.
Hit him with the ram. Bam.
Yeah.
Ram bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's go, dude. Very simple, yet still satisfying to pick up. So here's resources. I don't think the Prisma carries over between missions.
Need something. We'll get him.
Pretty sure it doesn't. And the maps are very simple and easy to pick up on, obviously.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
We have 90 Prismo. I don't think it carries over though, but 180 credits. New Sentinel. I don't think we need another set of guardianships. Captain, this sector's boss, Erminer Quarth, has noted our presence. They are researching their own technologies to improve their forces. That presents a dilemma, doesn't it, Lieutenant? Should we hit Erminer Quarth soon while we are both weak? Or should we wait until we've both grown stronger? That choice rests with you, Captain. I remain ready to collect the assimilator data along the way. The boss meter to the right of the star map will show the improvements the enemy has researched during this run. It also shows what they will research next. Destroy assimilators. Oh, so we shall.
Mothership on tank. Awaiting orders.
Yonder.
Systems ready. Construction
First you're active.
initiated. Construction initiated. Construction
Set up some turrets. We can scan. Scan down here.
Action confirmed.
I see we got some little freaking cretins coming down that way.
We'll get him. Let me at him. Take
Get him. We'll get him. Job, boyos. Job, boyos.
We'll get him. We'll get
Let's
him.
go take out these creeps.
Need something?
Yeah, so it seems like at least early on, most of the micromanagement is also Prisma does not carry over clearly.
We'll get him.
Because we're back to 60. But yeah, it seems like early on the micromanagement comes down to
Need something? Take this.
using abilities at the right time, or you know, selecting one particular fleet. But bear in mind that the other
What do you want?
Search an area.
Yeah?
like fleet, or I don't know what you call it, the other type of, bro, those lasers are too much. They sound like the game bugging out.
We'll get him.
The other commander or fleet, they don't even have the double fleet thing, so yeah,
Search an area.
so they may be even more simplistic to kind of like learn.
We'll get him.
Yep.
Take this.
Alert.
Don't attack my freaking mothership, you dumb bee.
Construction initiated.
Yeah?
So yeah, we're mostly piloting our ships,
Need something?
using the cooldowns at the right time,
Yep.
and building towers to defend our star base.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
At least early on. Who knows where it goes later on.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
I'm pretty sure my towers can take care of that.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
So I'm just gonna leave them to it.
We're getting killed here. Need something? Take this.
Got him.
Weapons out.
Yeah? Closing in.
You guys okay? They're fine. They're fine.
Commander.
What do you want? Take this. Need something? We'll get him. We'll get him.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you need that.
We'll get him.
It doesn't bother me. It makes me laugh, but
We'll get him.
that might get a little annoying to some people.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
I don't think we need to hear "we'll get them" every single time they attack move. Whoa!
We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. Take this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a little snake. I'm a little sneaky snake.
Yeah? We'll get him.
Where the freak are these little cretins coming from?
Alert. Station under attack.
Get them.
What you need?
Lots of star bases to deal with out here, out yonder. I think the next time I hear somebody go get them, I might attack them at this point. Yeah, I think the repeated phrasing, I don't think that's necessary. Or maybe add an option where you can turn that off, where they're not voicing every single time.
Search an area. Search an area.
Where the freak are these dweebs? Oh, right here.
Yeah? Take this.
Got
We'll
'em.
get him. Let me at him.
What you need?
Let me at 'em.
Search an area. Search an area. Search an area.
Yeah, come back here. Got him. We went and got him. We went and got him.
We'll get him. What do you want? Take this.
What do you want?
Yeah. Need something?
Go, 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 go. Dude, there's more?
Yeah.
Who else is on this map?
We'll get him.
Honestly, my main complaint with this game, my only real criticism right now is that I like clicking a lot, and hearing the go get 'em over and over is it's destroying my brain. It's interfering with my brain chemistry
Let me at him.
in a negative way.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
I like clicking, but now I feel like I can't click.
We'll get him.
Psychosis inducing.
Take this.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind seeing an option to turn that off or change that responsiveness. Lieutenant, were you able to get readings on the assimilators? Yes, Captain. The Voltari are able to remove the inherent instability of mining raw Prisma. Once we can replicate this, it will be possible to harvest Prisma within a mission. Yes, that would be a huge upgrade for us. Knock yourself out, Valar. We need that knowledge. Go get him. Go get him. Might I offer a bit of tactical advice? How about you go get him? Go get him. Yes, Admiral. I'm keen to soak up any combat wisdom you have to share. You know so much, and you've got great boobs. Enough boot-licking and boob-licking, rascal! I simply want to remind you to monitor the attack facing of your ships as they enter combat. You can vary the facing to avoid enemy turret stations or negative fields. Gulp? I mean, yes, ma'am. Step on me. We will keep that in mind. Change a squadron's attack facing when issued commands. Hold M2 and side to side to set the facing of the attack pattern. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Oh, you really poisoned my brain with this one, didn't you? Go get him.
Yep. Search an area.
Burster active. What do you want? We'll get him. We'll get him.
Oh. Oh, it's gotta stop.
We'll get him. Let me at him.
Await. Construction.
Stick some turrets out yonder. And out yonder. Also, I think the beams. So far, my only criticisms or critique would be about the audio. I think the beams, those green laser beams,
We'll get him.
they sound like an audio bug. They don't sound like laser beams. It sounds like, you know what it sounds like is, my laptop recently was having this issue where it would like blue screen if there was like too many programs running at the same time. It would make that exact same sound. And then it would blue screen.
We'll get him.
So to me, I feel like that audio is maybe not
Awaiting
not sending out the signal that we were hoping for.
What do you want?
May not be it, Chief. Well, hello, princess.
Awaiting
So anyways, really just audio things that I think we could take a look at to potentially improve thus far.
Search an area. 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 Charge an area. Search an area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, survive for 2 minutes. I've been surviving. Okay, the clock wasn't timing down. It was just the red bar. Yonder. Ooh. Take that. Let's go ahead and make that our starters. Because it's purple and purple is good. It looks like damage to the mothership carries over between missions. I don't know if there's a way to heal it using money or anything. I don't think we can take this. What happens if I click that? Yeah, I can't even select that. Gotcha. What's up, Orange? How you doing? We can stick a think tank on there. It's only 25 bucks. It's basically a freebie. And what's the other ship type that we've been using? Assault type. Let's level that up too. Nice. Cool. Getting ready for work. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, Bork goes okay though.
On
Tank, what you need? Search an area.
systems ready. Construction initiated. Construction initiated. Construction initiated.
Commander, search an area. Search an area. Yep. Search an area. Search an
Oh, I
area.
forgot to pick out my second fleet.
What you need? Search an area.
Burster act needs something. We'll get him.
We'll get them.
Yep. Charge an area.
What do you want? We'll get him. Take this.
What you need?
We'll get them.
Yeah. Gotcha. Closing in.
Incoming Volturi warp signatures. Uh-oh.
Charge an area.
Need something. We'll get him. Take this. Let me at him. What do you want? We'll get him.
Commander. Weapons up.
Need something. We'll get him. We'll get him. Take this.
What you need? Charge an
Yeah.
area. Yep.
Get them.
We'll get him. Let's take
We'll get them. What's up, Bay?
Commander.
What do you want? We'll get him. We'll get him. Closing.
What you need?
Yeah. We'll get him. We'll get him.
Apparently they're going to get them. I actually didn't realize that until she said it for the 50th time. But now I realize that's actually what they're going to do.
Search an area. What you need?
Yeah, that's very subtle.
Need something.
You might not even realize it unless you were an astute observer
What do you want?
of Get'ems. Avenge me!
Commander.
What do you want? Take this!
What you need?
Need something?
Heck yeah. Let's go. Only thing I'm getting is a complex. Oh boy. You're right, this gameplay is complex. Sorry. Just being stupid. Not a complex. Boo! Boo this man! Boo! Gain a common relic. Sure, let's see what that gives us. Guardianship acid damage. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Let's increase the mothership rarity. Maybe give us some health. Health bonus perchance? Perhaps? Let's visit Mel. I think let's go for... Unleash a capsule and about to instantly repair all ally ship. Oh, I see. That's like an ability. Let's repair the mothership. And we'll take the repair thing. I honestly don't think, like, we could go down here and take that. I don't think we need to. We might as well just push the boss. Boo this man! Boo! Boo!
Mothership on.
Oh my, Minor Quarth is massive, Captain. It's throbbing, practically throbbing. We must destroy it for me to gather the data we need. Understood, Lieutenant. Let's get another squadron out there and get to work. Right. Yonder.
Awaiting orders. Confirmed. Ready for action. Construction initiated. Construction initiated.
Whoa, hold on, bucko.
Commander.
I weren't ready yet. Get him.
Orders. Searching. Intercept the target.
Yep.
Yes. Searching.
Commander.
Orders. Fire everything. Searching.
They freaking stunned me, dude.
Searching. Ready.
That's hecking not cool.
Searching. Searching. Beginning assault. Yes. Systems ready.
No one's reloaded in the area.
Ready to fight.
I don't know if
Fire
that
everything. What you
heals all of them on the map or...
Sergeant.
BAM!
Yes. Beginning assault.
Commander.
Where the frick did you guys come from?
Searching.
I don't know if I need to send both fleets necessarily, but...
Commander.
Let me send this one up here and see if we can heal him. Oh, I see.
What you
I see what we're going for.
Sergeant.
Very cool.
Yes. Search.
Okay, let's group them back up then.
Search.
This little freaking dink donker.
Ready to fight. Awaiting orders. Orders. Intersection. Fire everything.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Weapons ready to fight. Search.
Group them up.
Awaiting command. Action
Let's
confirmed.
hit him with the heal.
Searching. Search. Attack formation. Ready to fight. Orders.
Orders.
Searching.
Let's ram these bad boys.
Ready to fight. Searching. Fire everything.
Use our firearm missiles.
Approaching target.
Honestly, we'll let our
Intercepting.
base deal with that. I think we have enough
Ready to fight.
turret power up there
Yep.
to deal with that. We should be fine.
Construction.
I'll even add another on.
What you need? Searching in. Approaching target. Yep.
Orders. Attack mode. Searching. Intercept.
What you need? Searching in. Weapons up.
Yes. Beginning of
Commander.
ready to fight. Searching. Intercepting target. Yes.
Get him. Ermina Quarth. Yes! Regeneration engaged. Victory inevitable. How is that possible? Sir, Ermina Quarth is regenerating its health. That's not fair. Buck up, everyone. Looks like we need to kill it twice. Regenerating power.
Alert.
Alert.
Yes. Attack formation.
Yep.
Quarth is dead. Excellent work, Captain. Was your team able to gather requisite data? Admiral, excuse me. I've already completed my analysis on the assimilator readings and samples, and I've, taken the liberty of pushing it to research team. Well, aren't you exuberant, Lieutenant? In this case, for the best. Report to me once you've returned, Captain. Chapter complete. Huzzah! We've done it again, chaps! Killing Ermina Quarth was impressive, Captain. You continue to show that my trust is well placed. Given that, I will allow you to select further discoveries. However, our scientists have studied Lieutenant Villar's analysis of the Voltari assimilators. They've developed a new Prisma extractor station. I strongly suggest that you start with that discovery. You can now purchase discoveries with Flux. These permanent upgrades are bought between runs. Discoveries include new ships, stations, colonies, or features. Many discoveries can be purchased multiple times. I see. Okay, we have new things to go for. Achievements which render our meta progression currency. And per our discussion, we can now use the Prisma extractors to gain Prisma during our individual missions, because that's all we can afford. Council? Oh my, this is so exciting, sir. We can construct extractor stations to gather Prisma during a mission. The research team wouldn't have made this discovery without you, Lieutenant. The Fleetbreaker is lucky to have you aboard. Oh, I have some experience with Flux and Prisma research. As you might recall, I'm simply helping where I can, sir. Extractors give Prisma when built on a Prisma site. Larger sites gain more Prisma. Captain, I trust you're ready for another run. While the Fleetbreakers' exploits have exceeded my expectations, even I must admit that we need help to defeat the Voltari. Admiral, with all due respect, just give my team more time. We're more than enough! Asking for help is the last thing I want to do, but this is about numbers, Captain. No single faction has enough bodies to defeat the Voltari. I'm like you to go to the Finasks Center. I think I was supposed to be eyed. Oh, the Slarash Swarm home nest sector. That's been corrupted for quite some time. Correct, Lieutenant Villar. I've had some experience with the Swarm back when I was commanding the beacon.
but we need help, and they are fierce fighters. Go make some friends, rascal! Free play is now unlocked as well. Those are longer, more involved runs that unlocked increasingly difficult states. So I'm assuming free play is like the roguelike, you know, just run it back. You know, your standard roguelite mode, and then there's a story mode to advance as well. Cool. And then we have achievements for meta progression between runs. You get the vibe. What's up, Chef? No, you didn't miss much. This is basically our first game. We had a game before this, but it was unfortunately unplayable in its current state, so you have not missed much. Sorry for yawning. I just had to take a big stretch there and get it all out. Okay, we are going to pause it there with this game. I feel like I've gotten a good feel for what we have going on. Yes, it is kind of basically an RTS at its core, but it is not a big micromanagey RTS. At least not right now. It's more about planning out where you're gonna go on the map, choosing your upgrades and your fleets correctly, managing resources once you're in an individual mission, managing the health of your mother base, getting turrets up to protect them. That does make it sound micromanagey, but they ease you into it so nicely that I again will say that even if you're not used to playing RTSs or these types of games, you should be able to pick it up quickly. So I really like the difficulty curve and the way that they edge you into the game. If you like roguelikes, I think that you can find a rhythm with this one. If you like RTSs, same. The only downside might be that is if you do want things that are very management heavy and high APM and clicking this and that, and it's not that type of a game. It's more about kind of managing your resources, upgrading where you need to, yada yada yada. And the other fleets or whatever are not even going to have two sets of ships going at once, I believe. So that's, you know, even more concise and easy to pick up. So if you enjoy hearing the same damn line 3 billion times, yeah, that's my main point of critique. I think hearing the repetitive voice lines spammed, there should hopefully be some way to modify that, or maybe even turn their voice lines off. Actually, let's see if that's an option right now. I mean, you could quite literally turn their voices off right now. So let's go ahead and say that. If it gets annoying to you, shut it off. There you go. So I'm going to not rescind that critique, but counter it and say maybe not necessary. Maybe an option to make them not repeat it, because I don't mind the voice commands, but it's that they repeat the start over and over and over. Maybe just make them finish the line first and then they can repeat it on a cooldown, or make an option for that, because I'd still like to be able to hear the voices, just not repeated. What's the phrase? Ad infinitum, something like that. Something to consider, but again, you can turn the voices off, so that kind of, you know, I turn off my criticism, or, you know, I kind of smooths out my criticism on that. So anyways, very solid start to the game. I think they have something pretty good going on here, and I'm looking forward to see how it develops. Again, this is just the game in its like early alpha, beta, yada yada form, with not even 100% of the content that's in the game, and it's already looking very polished. So look forward to seeing what else they can do with it. Thank you again to the devs and Press Engine for allowing us to give the game a try. You are, as always, the best.
Yeah, I think adding a cooldown on the voice lines would be a nice in between. But, you know, until then, if they do bother you, there's always the option to just mute them altogether, which honestly wouldn't bother me because, like I've said in the past, I would just, for a lot of these games, I'd have the volume of the game down low anyways while I'm listening to a podcast or music or something. So yeah, that's my take on that. But it wouldn't hurt to have a cooldown so you can still listen to the voices and not go insane over time. What? All right, next up, we're gonna let them come. Next up, we're gonna let them come. Before, we weren't sure if we were gonna let them come, but now for sure, we gotta let them come. Okay, one second. I do need to take a quick break in between games. So I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. It's time to let them come. At first, they weren't going to come, but today we're going to let them come. I'm so sorry, but dude, come on. Come on. You guys know what the deal is. Let's be real. Come on. Be real here. Okay, this game key has been gifted by the devs as well as the lovely folks over at Press Engine. Thank you so much for offering the key by which we can play the game today. This game is a survivor-like roguelite game set in a sci-fi setting. I don't think there's much else to say about it other than that. You know the deal. Let's go ahead and click play and see what we have going on here. So it looks like we have standard 20-minute survivor-like with different difficulties, at least 2 character types, different weapon types, and different music that you can select for the levels. And if I saw this correctly, at least 4 different level types to try. So let's give it a try, see what some of the upgrades and things are like. Oh, cool. Graphics look good on the menu, at least. Okay, we're going with the pixel vibes in game. Interesting. Ow. Shotgun. I thought I chose the auto gun. I guess I didn't. Close quarter slashes. Shockwave that pushes and damages enemies. I guess let's upgrade the shotgun. Flamethrower. Auto targets closest enemy. Or double shot. What about a double shot? Like, I have an active ability? How are you doing, Anna? I don't see... keybinds. I see the input style, but I don't see the actual keybinds. Okay, well, we'll figure it out as we go. I'm gonna tap some keys and see if stuff happens. Okay, that's our dash. Electric grenade. Let's try flamethrower. So it looks like the weapons have the look of kind of like the potato style, where they kind of like hover off of you. Not sure what we just collected, but it was something. Takes a long time to recharge dash, so we gotta be careful with how we're moving. Shots can cripple enemies. I kind of want pickup range because the dash is so awkward. Shotgun's kind of hitting though. Let's go with the shoddy upgrades. The shoddy. Jade. I wonder what this is doing. Let's do health regen. Because I don't know where health pickups are coming from right now. Let's just keep pumping the shoddy. It's doing work. Take a shield. The shotgun seems pretty effective. I like the graphic look though. I'll take XP boost. When I initially loaded in, I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, but I like it. And I like the look of the critters and the explosions when they get freaking exploded. Not sure about the builds and stuff so far. They seem relatively average. Well, I'm gonna go movement speed because it takes so long for the dash to come back. I don't know what those red credits are that we're picking up. Maybe meta progression stuff. You know what's funny is the look of this game, like not the like pixel style and everything, but like I don't know, like the vibe of the game kind of reminds me of Helldivers too. Just the look of like the bases and the critters on the blueprint. No clue what those chips are doing. Supply drop, you say? Up yonder? I like the music as well. With these games, there's just like certain marks that you kind of have to hit, because truth be told, the gameplay is generally speaking not going to be super revolutionary. I don't say that to be mean, but to be honest, and that doesn't bother me. I'm not looking for hyper revolutionary gameplay. I just like something I can like chill to. But you kind of have to hit the marks of a few different things. I think we might need to take... I'm stuck between cooldown. Let's go cooldown. So I need things to shoot faster. But I also need another weapon because I'm not killing stuff fast enough now. But you have to nail a bunch of different things with games like this. You need, obviously it needs to be accessible and work well. You would hope that there's good music with it, but it's not a requirement. You pretty much need to have interesting builds, although they can be similar to other Survivor-like games. That's okay. You gotta have an interesting look to the world, though. It's gotta have something that kind of stands out about it. Because otherwise, you could be playing basically anything else. But I say all that to say that this one is hitting the marks, at least for me personally. I want to take that reduced dash cooldown, because that cooldown is absurdly high. Although I will say so far the build pathing doesn't seem super interesting to me. I mean, it's just like a shotgun and a flamethrower. Fairly standard. But that doesn't really bother me. Have they come yet? I think they're coming right now. I think they're currently on slot. But I might have to let them come. I'm not sure how that mechanic works. I'm pretty sure I have to let them come. Because otherwise, I don't really know how you win the game if you don't let them come. I'm gonna take the bonus health regen because I'm gonna die soon. Soon to be dead. Speaking of, okay, armory, shall we? I believe the credits are meta progression. I don't know why this is taking up so much space on the screen. Okay, it's got the achievement system. Do certain things, get things unlocked. It's got other characters, obviously, we talked about that. Yeah, so credits is your meta progression. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the bonus damage. So we were a little lacking in damage there. Pickup range. We get anything else here? After destroying an epic crate, there's 50% chance that an additional epic crate will spawn. The movement speed isn't a ton, but I think I'm gonna take the move speed. And we can get max health too. This does feel like a game where you might have to get a little bit of meta progression to get going. But it also might be a little build dependent. So let's give it another run here. I wanted to have the auto gun. I love that opening cinematic too. This looks so cool. And yeah, I really like the look of the level and the critters. I'm a pretty easy sell when it comes to games like this. Faster fire rate when standing still. I do not like standing still in these games. I'm gonna upgrade the auto gun. So I think we want to... Okay, that was my mouse, I was wondering. Generally speaking, in these games, it's good to explore as much as you can. Because you need to be able to find these resources and min-max them. Although in this game, it seems like all the resources are doing is getting you meta progression. It doesn't seem like that they're helping you in run. And also another big thing in these games is a magnet power-up where you can grab all the XP that you missed, and I'm not seeing that yet. I'm gonna take the shield. So far, it's very early on. It seems like the auto gun is doing more than the shotgun was. The shotgun didn't seem as good as the auto gun is. To me, at least. I like the music a lot, though. Let's see if we can get this chest open. It's good to focus the secondary objectives as much as you can, though. I did not like the, was not a fan of the flamethrower. Not a fan. Orbital strike. A powerful beam shot from space. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh, that's cool. It looks cool. I'm not sure how practical it is. Let's go health regen. So yeah, so far I will say the builds seem relatively basic. There's nothing crazy going on here. Doesn't really seem like there's anything that's like combining for something that's like wacky. I don't like the idea of standing still. Let's upgrade the shield. But so far I haven't, I don't understand the element of the gameplay where you have to let them come. It does look like they are shooting out this green substance. I'm not sure if that's relevant to the gameplay, but I just thought I'd point that out. I've yet to see if they are more of a bullet hell auto battler than a roguelite. Oh, you mean this one? I guess this would be considered bullet heaven. I think that's the term that a lot of people use. Although I just consider them survivor likes because they're very obviously inspired by Vampire Survivors. Like, there's no hiding that. They basically got the entire formula from that. There is slime everywhere. I've noticed that, and I don't know how that plays into the gameplay, but I'll keep an eye on it. I'm going to keep letting them come. I'll keep an eye on the slime, and we'll see what that does gameplay-wise. Yeah, I like the auto gun a lot better than the shotgun so far. I take the XP boost. My pro tip as a certified dork for games like this is you can take XP boost early in games like this, especially if the numbers are good. Like the percentage that you're getting back is good. But obviously you should not be taking it anymore after a certain point in the game, because then you're just not getting, you're not really getting value off of it. Looks like we get health recovery from taking that one, so that's interesting that certain perks give you an added bonus. This thing is making us move so fast. Oh, is this like our... We have like missions? I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just goofing around. Oh god. I'll go with dash. We're getting swarmed. The orbital actually seems kind of decent. Like it's doing decent damage. But it's only level 1 right now. It's funny how clueless I am to the lingo. Oh, that's okay. I'm just a massive dork because I Especially when it comes to roguelikes, because I play this stuff like all the time. Nice. Why am I dripping with goo? Well, I think that's because you let them onslaught. Sometimes when you let them come, they're onslaughts. Mutation tower activated. Choose your buff. Environmental hazards healed the player rather than damage. I don't remember even seeing those. Wave of gold scuttlers will drop credits when killed. Every enemy you kill heals you for 5 HP. Let's go with that one. I am not dealing enough damage. I don't like things that only go in front in these games. So I'm gonna go shield. I really want another damage though. I want another source of damage, but I don't like the weapons that just aim in front of you. Ooh, that's big XP. I thought. There we go. There's a little bit of extra damage. Sus? You're sus. That's rich coming from King Sus. Leg spread McGee over here. Holy frick. Come on, dude. Increase damage of all weapons. Let's take that. I need better DPS. Straight up. So I'm guessing you get, oh my god. Guessing you get blueprints to more weapons, and that's maybe why I'm not seeing many weapons level ups right now, because it just seems like there's just not a lot of, I'm not getting a lot of DPS level ups, which is why I'm struggling to clear this stuff out. See if we can get this thing up here. I don't know if we can even get up here in time. Or break it after that. Oh, there's no way. It's so swarmed. We're just not doing enough damage. Bro. I don't want the shotgun. The shotgun's not that good. There's just not many weapons available to you early on. And the weapons that are available, a lot of them just don't seem that appealing. I don't mind the orbital and I like the auto gun, but a lot of the other stuff that's being offered is just I don't know. Oh, you level up your Riz instead? How dare you? I Riz hard. I'm often found rizzing. After I let them come, I Riz so hard. Some say I Riz too hard. I've been told that. Is the shield doing anything? Yeah, it's protecting. It protects a hit. It blocks the hit for free. And I'm pretty sure that's what we're seeing right now, is that it's active, because I got that blue aura around me. Oh, yeah. So when the blue aura is on me, that's when it's active. So it definitely does help. The shield's not bad at all. It's just my main issue right now is not dealing enough damage. And IMO, the things I'm being offered don't really give me a lot of bonus damage. So that's the main issue that I'm running into in these early runs, is just not doing enough to keep the hordes back. Because we also need to be able to break these like side objectives. Dang it. I greeted. I was trying to get back over there. Did we unlock anything with the blueprints? I don't understand the blueprint thing. Maybe we have to win a level to get the blueprints out? Seems a little odd. This is definitely a game where you need to get meta progression to start feeling like you're making progress. Collecting health pickups while at full health will charge the damage boost by 10% of the pickup's value. Let's take activation. On each level up, a shockwave pushes enemies and deals 8 damage. That's not very good, but let's take the energy converter. Oh, I see. So we're getting blueprints for stuff that's like down here. You need blueprints for like some of these upgrades. So we've unlocked some of these down here. I gotcha. I'll take the shockwave. Actually, I probably should have taken... Let's take... Oh, I can't. Let's do health pickups and defense. Bonus for XP cubes. Is there anything else we can get? This epic crate thing, that doesn't sound very good. Let's do max HP. Alright, we'll give it another run and see how it's feeling. But I really feel like the main thing is just having more weapons to use. Or more upgrades for weapons. Like, I feel like that's holding us back a lot. Just not dealing enough damage. So I can't, like, thin out the crowds. definitely level up the auto gun as early as we can. I mean, maybe I should just be taking more weapons, even if I don't like them. But we're gonna definitely level up the auto gun as much as we can. See if we can explore a little bit and find anything. We'll try the photon saber, although I don't really like... Yeah, it's just kind of pathetic, isn't it? But it might help us open boxes a little bit more easily. I just don't like attacks that are only in front of you in games like this, because a lot of times you're trying to get away from crowds, not move into them. So to have a weapon that's attacking only in front of you could be lackluster sometimes. Doesn't seem terrible in this situation though, overall. I think probably rolling as many weapons as you can might be the play, because there's not many weapons that you can even get, and you can get 5 weapon slots, and because damage seems to be such an issue, I feel like it's probably just worth it to go for a bunch of weapon unlocks. At least right now. Because the other upgrades just... they feel lackluster because you can't do enough. You're just on your back foot the whole time. Yeah, this feels a lot better so far. I'm literally just gonna keep speccing into weapons until I've reached max for the amount of weapons that I can have. Things do seem to be going much better. I don't even know what these towers do. Yeah, I feel like this feels better overall. I'm gonna go XP boost. The higher amount of XP when you're close by is nice too. I don't love the idea of the blaster, but we'll pick it up either way. And we'll stand still to get some value off of it. I just don't like standstill builds in these games. They seem sketchy. There's the blaster popping off. Okay, to be fair, it is doing pretty well here because of these little objectives where we need to like stand still and just let them go. Every 4th activation is a crit, and the crits push farther. Cool. Shotguns can crit. Yeah, my recommendation for anybody picking this game up, ooh, that was nice, would be to just min-max weapons. It kind of doesn't even matter if you like what they're doing. You should just pick them up because you need the bonus damage. Because it doesn't feel like you can just, at least early on, maybe you unlock like more weapons and stuff as you go on. It seems like that's how it goes. But early on, you can't really be picky about what weapons you have. You kind of just need to take whatever's available, because otherwise you're just gonna suffer. All right, let's just sit here and farm with the blaster, I guess. Every time you use your ability, you leave 3 grenades at that location. 25% of slain enemies leave lava puddle. I don't really like any of these, to be honest, but I'll take the grenade thing. That's actually not too bad. Oh, this is massive. I like being able to see the damage readouts in game too. This is like far and above. I mean, it's level 5. That's why it's dealing so much damage, but we're gonna get auto gun. Obviously, it's dealing so much damage. So it doesn't seem like you have any active abilities other than dashing. Which is fine, it doesn't bother me, but just something to make note of. I don't think I'm gonna make it to this black box in time. I got distracted. Oh, nice. I'm gonna take health regen because we just freaking got hecking injured. Let's go auto gun again. Yeah, this feels much better. Just picking up weapons. Obviously, the meta progression helped a lot too. I'm gonna take regen again. I don't want to get too many defensive upgrades because that's hurt me on previous runs, but a few isn't bad. Especially when we're taking damage. But yeah, this is going so much better because I can actually clear out waves. Let's increase the damage of all our weapons, which is going to scale harder because we actually have 5 different weapons this time. It says we still have the grenade upgrade. Oh yeah, I see him going out. Let's do blaster. Yeah, I'm digging the music. The music, the graphics, they all work for me. Big dopamine to me. And after all, these are just dopamine instigators. I'm just gonna keep min-maxing damage because that's yielding the best results by far. Now we're talking, baby. Now we're cooking. Yeah, I think you need a lot of damage too because there's so many objectives that either A, require you to sit in one place and defend yourself for as long as you can, or B, require you to deal damage to the objective so that you can get the whatever loot is inside it. Like these crates, you don't just like walk by them and they blow up and give you something. You gotta like actually do something to them. Let's take a shotgun. Like a situation like this where you're getting pushed on all sides. The only shame that I would say, being a big survivors-like nerd, is that it doesn't seem like there is a magnet power-up in the game, at least from what I can tell. For people who don't play these games, a magnet thing is basically all these little cubes that are dropping on the ground. Those are XP cubes. So we need to loot the XP to level up and make ourselves stronger. But it's not always easy to grab all of them like as you're going around, obviously, because you kind of need to like position and move around, yada yada yada. So it helps to have these drops that will like magnetize all of the XP around you. And it doesn't look like this game has that, which is a shame, because dopamine wise, hitting a magnet and getting massive level ups feels so good. Let's go defend this system. The waves start getting so dense after a little bit. It's crazy. This is sketchy. I think most people would understand how a magnet works in a game. Hopefully. Pickup upgrades don't appear that much. I just haven't been going toward them at all. Also, nuke falls every 10 seconds. Let her rip. But yeah, you might be right. I can't tell if the pickup range was doing that much either. Not that that's what you said, but even though that has like a bonus of move speed, I think I'd rather go nanotech, because just damage seems insanely important in this one. Because the crowds they're sending at me are absurd. Like, what the frick is this, man? I can barely move around. Oh my god, that nuke was huge. Okay, the nukes are insane. I think we're gonna go with regen because I'm taking a lot of damage. These objectives are so far away, man. Where are you supposed to reach these? I can't get there in time. Ow. Ow. I need help. I'm gonna keep going health regen because I'm freaking getting annihilated here. Ow. Give me a heal, please. Give me a heal, bro. New time survived record. We'll take it. Yeah, the nuke is sick, isn't it? I might have to take this for the stronger pushback because the freaking waves are getting all up in my business. I don't like that. So I think what this tower does basically is you sit in it long enough, and then once you sat in it for a little bit, it just gives you like a speed boost with all your weapons. If I can actually tell what's going on here. I'm not sure if I'm 100% on that one, but that's what it seems to be doing. See if we can make it down to this blueprint. Oh, frick! Piss, dude. I'm a noob. Okay, we unlocked a new weapon though. That's cool. Nice. We did much better that run too. IMO. We didn't get a ton of credits, but I feel like that's okay because we got much more done. We'll do pickup range. Yeah, the enemies start getting so tanky. I think you really have to roll weapons. You gotta just min-max the weapons to be able to like put together a decent run, and just take whatever the game is offering you. Like, don't be picky. Just DPS max super hard. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pause it there. Because I don't think we're gonna see a ton of variation in the runs early on. I think we have a general vibe for the game. It ticks the boxes that it needs to tick in the element of, I think that I like the art style, I like the design, I like the critter design, and the way the initial level feels. The goo, I like letting them come. Okay, sorry. The upgrades aren't insane. They're pretty typical of what you see in Survivor-like games. Meta progression also not super insane, but it's what you probably expect if you play these games. It does feel like you need to get a little bit of meta progression and get a vibe for the game before you're gonna push it further. It's gonna probably take a little bit before you start winning runs, which is fine by me, but might bother some people. Didn't I unlock a gun? Oh, maybe you can only get that. That's not like a starter weapon. That's like in-game. I see, I see. So you have to complete these to get them available as starter weapons. That makes sense. But yeah, lots of stuff to unlock. Multiple levels. There's characters that we haven't gotten to try yet. Obviously, there's a lot of weapons. More than half the weapons in the game we haven't seen yet, and you can get them set up as your starters if there's some type of build that you want to run. The build crafting didn't look super crazy to me. It's kind of just click a button on whatever seems best for you, and a lot of that is going to be a weapon so you can deal damage and live. But overall, I think it's cool. It ticks all the boxes for what you need to achieve in a Survivor-like game, a dopamine factory like this. It's like Indie Saros. That's funny. The level design and the creatures reminded me of like Helldivers, like 2D Helldivers. But anyways, I think that this, I would classify this as an above average Survivor-like game. It may not necessarily blow your mind, but if you like these types of games or you think it looks cool, it ticks the boxes, at least for me. And man, I'm a very simple guy, so I consider this a very solid entry in these types of games. And there's some pretty, you know, it may seem like it's easy to just kind of tick all the boxes and get it right, but I've, not to besmirch any other titles, but I've run into some absolute crud in this genre. So this is solid. This is definitely above average. And I thank the devs for letting us try it. Very solid, very solid. GG's. Yeah, you gotta have a good weapon in that game. That's my recommendation to anybody who plays that game. Min-max weapons. Early and often and always. Okay, this is the last game that I have planned for the regularly scheduled variety lineup. So let's check this out, and then again we will check in, see how we're feeling, and go from there. Okay, so first things first with this game is it is a free to try playtest on Steam right now. If you want to check it out, you can play everything that I am about to get into here. And try it yourself if you think it looks cool. Game key has been gifted by the devs and our friends over at Lurkit. Thank you so much for offering the key. But technically, having said that, really all I did was press a button and agree to cover it. I thought that this was maybe an individual key, but then they just pointed me over to the playtest. So the playtest is open. You can play exactly what I'm playing if it looks cool to you. This is a Gamba simulator, another roguelite. Jeez, this guy likes that type of game. It looks like it's a slot machine type of a game. So if you know these types of games, generally it's picking out perks, getting build styles that allow you to hit certain amounts of money to either beat a quota, or in this case, I think we're trying to beat a boss type enemy that we're facing against. So that is the vibe. We will see where it goes. I will say one thing before we get started. I don't know if it didn't seem like it pulled up the disclaimer at the beginning here this time, but the first time I opened it up, there was a disclaimer that was like, this game is gonna have flashing stuff and distorted images, yada yada yada, that may trigger stuff in people. And the message was like, if you can't handle that, then maybe don't play. And so that is a warning to anybody watching. There may be flashing images and stuff that might bother people, and it's good to warn people. But also, my first point of criticism to the devs would be like, if you think that that's gonna cause issues for people playing your game, maybe just don't do it. If you think that for a certain portion of people playing the game, that the flashing and yada 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 is going to make people ill or unable to play the game, either add a setting to turn it off, or maybe just stay away from it altogether. Because, like, I just don't even know why you'd want to do that. It's your art, so do with it whatever you want. But, like, yeah, I had to say something about that, because it seems very silly to have a message that's like, if you can't handle it, then maybe you need to get out. Like, I don't know, maybe add an option to not... accessibility is a big thing to me in games, because, like, it's an entertainment product, you know? Just don't make it so it makes people ill. IMO. But anyways, we'll get into it and see how it runs. Wakey wakey, sleepyhead. Welcome to our casino. You are lucky to be the first one who joined our grand opening. Mr. Rabbit teaches you how to do stuff. I like the look of like the character design in the game overall. You've been captured to play special slots with us. The stake is life. But don't be scared, the game is fun. Beat us and you'll be free to go. If you want, smiley face. I'm the boss here, so the first spin's mine. Hee hee, not bad, don't you think? These are combos. Combos trigger symbols. The symbols give score, value, and multiplier. Any combo itself gives an additional multiplier. The longer and the more. Simple as that. Pull the lever. Unlucky you! The winner is determined after 3 spins. You have 2 more pathetic tries. I wouldn't be so optimistic if I were you. Okay. Aha, sorry, poor you. Well, you lose. You're dead. You're so pitiful, I'll give you money anyways. Spend it here. Okay, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. On first card triggered this spin. Stop doing that, please God. Oh, stop. Higher luck increases your chances of getting discounted item and rarity items in the shop. Discards any symbol you choose from your deck. They didn't really explain decks and stuff. Adds favorite status to the chosen symbol. Favorite has a 50% chance to appear on the next reel within its type. Any ammo scored triggers 1 random ammo from the combo. First card triggered. Spin. Is this like a one-time? I guess that's a one-time use. Let's go with ammo. Stop clicking. Stop clicking. I see it. Oh God. It's because I didn't press forward. It was triggering me so bad. My bad. These are tips. Buy a lot of them to support symbols on your reel with various effects. These are symbols. Watch their types, values, and effects. They should work together with your chips. And you'll mess up anyways. Buy this chip. It triggers 1 random ammo from a scored combo. I was gonna buy these upgrades anyways, you dumbass. This is your deck. Only 15 symbols from it appear on your reel every spin. You still with me? Yeah. There are 7 symbol types: explosives, ammo, dices, money, and other 3. Symbols of the type with the most symbols are most likely to appear on the reel, and vice versa. Here's 2 bullets you've bought. Now they can appear on your reel, if you're lucky. If you're tired of explaining these simple things, let's play. Your chip triggered one of your ammo 2 times. However, it didn't help. Haha. Your 2 bullets showed up, but they were useless. Hilarious! And it's your last chance, by the way. I'm guessing they're gonna spawn all the bullets. Because this is scripted. Or we just auto lose. What? You're not gonna push that button, right? You bastard! Go to hell! Look at you, such a champion, but still nowhere to run, right? Every trigger of any symbol, and for every 7th trigger of any symbol in one spin, plus $200. Any symbol with 10 plus value triggered, plus $100. Any symbol triggered in the corner of the reel, plus 150. Let's go lucky number 11. That one, I thought better than you. Okay, after that one, you can choose 2 trinkets. These are consumables. Use them only before your spin. Now listen carefully. Take the brush and the spinner. Okay. Jeez. Telling me what to do. Hey, dummy, have you noticed you can edit your deck? Here are your tokens counters. You always have one of each from the start of your run. Keep in mind, all symbols of the same type have equal chances to appear on your reel. So, Epic 2 bullets has the same chance as each basic bullet. Let's fix this. Click 2 bullets. Now click the green up icon next to it to use 1 token of favor. Nice, your 2 bullets are favored now. It is a 50% chance to appear on your reel among all ammo. You can change your favorite symbol anytime, but each type can only have 1 favored symbol. Alright, let's get rid of 1 explosive to make ammo more likely to appear. Alright, click the grenade. Now click the red X icon to use 1 token of discard. Simple, isn't it? Dump unnecessary symbols as regularly as your smart thoughts. Okay. Click a button for my ops. We done? Do 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 do. Before scoring combos, trigger symbols in random column on the reel. Okay, that sounds cool. I'll take that as well. I'll take the bullet. We'll get a couple of discards. Luck. Can I discard now? Let's get rid of more explosives because it freaking... It's only +1. That's pretty dink-donkish. Okay. Why did it re-roll the chips? Okay. More money off of the symbols in the bottom. Can you not sell your chips eventually? Seems okay. What's up, piggy? So strong that it weakens your symbols. Unlike me, your opponents have powerful skills. Each skill is represented by a hexagonal chip. Read the descriptions and very good luck. That's when the brush comes in handy, by the way. I doubt you want your symbols debuffed. Removes half of the debuff marks from the slots on your reel except the last one. Okay. Bro's putting up numbers, TBH. Okay, little bro's also putting up numbers, TBH. He debuffed the stuff I don't care about, so. And yet I rolled only one bullet. Feels bad. All gooch, though. You lose, Bretta. You already lose. Dink donk. $2,600. Prawns? I could go for seafood. Let's get bullets for my Valentine. As a favorite assassin, shows some chance to appear on the reel within its sight. Check. Okay. So I don't think we get any more value off of that. We're gonna get another discard. All combos scored +8 value and +4 multiplier. Or any ammo combo scored triggers 1 random ammo from the combo 2 times. Let's try that. Oh, I see, it stacks. I didn't even realize we already had one of those. Increases the number of chip stacks in your hand. Cool. Okay, I'm getting a vibe for it. I'm seeing what we're doing here. Just getting rid of stuff that's not worth as much. Wait, can we upgrade this again? No. Okay. Did it just waste it though? Seems weird if it wasted it. Oh, I didn't realize that was a big bullet. Big bullet better than a little bullet. Okay. Let's run it back. Wait, these are empty slots now? That's not good. Oops. I may have gotten rid of too many things. Oops. Oh wait, no, those are just from the previous roll. I see. Okay, yeah, we're putting up numbies. He's hitting some nice wombos on me though, sadly. What? Ooh, look at that though. The bullets for my Valentine. Dang. What a terrible roll. Okay, I have no idea why that popped off. Literally. No clue why that popped off so hard. But he's dead. Can I tell you what my feedback would be? Is offering... This is so morbid. Offering a way to murder the people you're playing against in a more grotesque manner, you know, like sawing his head off. I don't know, just a thought. Just a thought. As like an option. Would be fun. Any symbol triggered in the central row of the reel gives an additional 100. Any combo scored is 100. Any symbol with plus 10 value triggered is 100. I'll go for combos. Marks 4 random symbols on your reel. These symbols are not affected by debuff slots. I'm gonna go with debuff reduction and additional heart. Big cash. Big money salvia. We'll get another bull chip. We'll get another water chip. Any symbol triggered in the upper row of the reel, plus 2. Let's add room for that. Oh, I kind of wanted repeater too, though. Let's get it. And let's get double bullet. And I think I feel pretty good about that. What the freaking meathead? Kebab man bans your symbols from the game. Oh no, is he gonna ban my freaking bullets? That would be very bad. Just gonna undo the debuff. Did that not... That doesn't work like that, I guess? Okay. Oh my god. Bro. It's looking a little rough for him already. No, you got this, pal. You're doing fine, buddy. Look, this one's not gonna go as well for me, for sure. I think, given the setup of this game, it seems like they could probably make it PvP, which could be fun. A lot of other games like this are maybe not designed to do PvP. But this seems like it could very easily run as a PvP game. You're dead, son. Get fried. See, I want to cut this guy's head off. He's literally a kebab thing. We should be able to myrtleize him. Okay, we'll get some double stacks of the chips we already have. Don't really see anything in there that I want. All combos for explosive. Any card trigger triggers one random non-card symbol. They Janus because we anus. I'll add that to the chip collection, why not? And then let's re-roll and see if we can get anything. This dice related electric. We ain't doing dice or electric. Get another water. Any combo score triggers one random symbol out of combos twice. Let's get that. Here you go, gang. What's up, Ramrod? Hugh Janus? Oh, I know that guy. You know Hugh? Uh-oh, he's putting up numbers now. Uh-oh. I'm about to make this screen explode. Oh god. Bro, I don't know if you can put up the numbers, man. He's got a long way to go. Bro, you might as well just skip this round. I don't know how you're supposed to come back from this. Honestly, boss. We should be able to cut that guy's head off. Or cut both of his arms off and then beat him to death with his arms. You know, with his severed arms. Doesn't that seem cool? Are you guys down with the sickness? Removes half of the debuff marks from the symbols on your reel. Gives plus 500 if you win the next spin. Skips the next spin and plus 100. Sure. We'll get double bullet. Get another one of those chips. Get another one of those chips. It's for dice electric. We'll hit a reroll. Get another one of those. Get another one of those. That's dice. That's money. Get another one of those. We'll remove a few things. Go over here. Get rid of a few dice. Don't need those Andrew dice clays. Put one of those. Back. On it. It's Mr. Baghead. Turns your deck into a trash pile. Oh, that's not cool. The freak is the piggy thing. Before you spin, adds 4 trash bags on your reel. In your deck until the end of the clash. I don't think that even counts as a debuff, does it? I don't know if that does anything. Call that a hand job? What's the deal with this game? Just Gamba? Yeah, basically, You face off with bosses. You're on a slot machine. You get money after winning rounds. You use the money to buy chips, which are perks that increase your multipliers and scoring intake. And you can buy the little characters that pop up on your slot. So you have like a specific build path. Although I will say the way it's set up, way the game's set up right now, it seems like there's almost no incentive to not just buy one particular symbol and get rid of all of the rest. Like, I don't really see the incentive to do anything outside of that. Unless there's a boss that like says like, oh, you can't use your main symbol or whatever. Let's try to win the next spin, and let's see if this gets rid of these debuffs. Okay, I guess it doesn't affect this. Yeah, so I'm going with the bullet build. It's what I was planning to do anyways, but in the tutorial, they basically are like, click these, go with a bullet build. And I was like, okay, well, I was gonna do that anyways, but if you're gonna make me do it, sure. Not more trash bags. It's getting absolutely decimated. Absolutely decimated. Okay, so we're gonna buy another orange chip, and that triggers additional ammo in our combos. Any symbol triggered in the upper row gets +2 multiplier. We will take that. These are all related to symbol types that we're not taking, so we're not really worried about that. Let's hit a reroll here. It might actually help me if I had more stuff. I kind of just don't want that stuff. More chips that we already have. Any combo scored +4 value. Multiplier. There's no reason not to get that in my mind, so we'll grab that. Don't really want the rest of that. We'll increase the rarity of the next pull. Grab an orange chip. Oof. That is actually a huge buy. Oh, but it's too expensive for us now. Let's lock that in, because we want to get that when we can, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. 10k is steep. And it doesn't look like you can get rid of your old chips. But, like, that would be huge for us. Sticky bomb, explosive, rare electric. Let's try another luck pull. Let's buy this and that and that, because we already have that. Just re-roll it again. Get a big bullet. And get a repeater. And... oh, I want that too. Frick. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford that though. We'll see. I don't think we will, but we'll see. We're gonna try to hit like a really big combo on this first run before he turns everything in our deck into trash. Ooh, that was a big pull for him. 8k, it's not bad. 8K is not too shabby. I mean, 8K is no 28K, but... Ooh! He's putting up numbers now. I see you, bud. He's hitting me with the trash. It's just not gonna be enough though, is it, pal? I just don't think it's gonna be enough for you. Bam, ba bam, 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 ba bam, 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 ba bam, 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 ba ba bam, bam, ba bam. Alright, nice try, bud. You did your best. Triple the score. Dudes, what if somebody just pulled out a shotgun and blew his head off? Victory! We all done? Cool. We unlocked some new chips and stuff. Okay. Thank you for playing! Full game content will have 9 bosses, 200 plus items, endless mode, and more. Okay, so I guess that's what we have in the game for now. So let's give some of our thoughts. First of all, the whole like flashing image stuff, I don't think it's as bad as... It didn't seem that bad, right? There's nothing that really seemed bothersome to me. So yeah, I don't think that's a huge issue, but again, if you think players are gonna be getting ill or feeling bad playing your game, I would recommend either having a mode that turns those settings down or just, you know, mitigating it yourselves, because you want people to have fun playing your game. You don't want them to feel ill, obviously. Not that I'm saying that's their intent, but those are my thoughts. What's up, Jorge? I like the graphic style. I like the look of the world. I like the main gameplay loop. I will say on the base difficulty, it felt a little too easy, in my opinion, to just hard push one particular build. So I think it would be good for a game like this to have additional difficulty levels, so that you have something to push on, you know, make it harder and harder on additional runs, so that you have to work a little harder to put some wins together. Although I will say, on this demo version, it's obviously just the first 3 bosses, and there will be, excuse me, a total of 9, so maybe the difficulty scales up to a point where it's, you know, it's more noticeable. But early on there, these bosses were getting absolutely shredded. They stood absolutely no chance. They were getting trounced. I would also say that it seems a little easy to build craft. It seems like you can just pick a symbol and put your entire build into one symbol and then just keep hitting combos and multipliers as hard as humanly possible, and it feels like a free win. Maybe that won't be the case when the full game releases, but that might be something to consider, you know, at least pushing in people into like a double or triple symbol build, because like all I did was just push bullets and the numbers went up super hard. I will say the dopamine from free points and just absolutely smashing felt good. But I think additional difficulties will be nice. I'm assuming that's probably something that they will work on later, because again, this is just like a demo or like a beta build. I also think this game would actually work really well as a PvP game, because you're literally playing against an opponent. I know that would be a little weird because you obviously there's all these like multipliers and things that you're buying between rounds, yada yada yada. But I think there's a way you could build that out and make it a fun little PvP game too. You could even have it be like tournament mode where people are still playing against each other, but like you start with a basic deck, you build from there, and then like as you progress through beating a bunch of people, you have better and better stuff, you know, like a kind of a bracket system, small bracket system. That's just a thought. Doesn't need to be a thing. I think the base game is fine, but I think it's set up well to be a PvP game too. I think I had one more thought. I can't remember what it was. So I think I'll just end it there. Yeah, that's the basis of. I think it's a solid start. I think it's a solid start. It needs additional difficulty and like a little bit more space to play, but that stuff is most likely coming. So, very solid, very good. If you guys decide that you would like to participate in the playtest, you can play the exact like little demo segment that I did for free. There is a link to it. Anyone on YouTube, the link is in the description, as well as any of the other games that we played today. And that is going to be it for me for today. So I'm at the very least gonna take a pause. I'm gonna go eat lunch, maybe watch a movie. Should I watch The Backrooms? Do you guys recommend watching The Backrooms? I was thinking about maybe doing that while I eat lunch or something like that. And then potentially how I'm feeling after that, I'll either have a lazy Sunday for the rest of the day, or maybe I come back and do a smaller segment of a stream. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna shut down the YouTube stream, may come back later. You guys take it easy.